The following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17.
It's okay.
The magician. You stop the magician, then the act is over.
We don't want to be like what we respect. Bigger week. Good focus by our team. Obviously, the energy, the purpose, the focus is there, execution. I said at the end of the week, we're bringing our own.
It's not going to be easy. We got to take it.
I'll leave it at that.
It's not going to be easy. That's how you want it.
I'm a Raider. The Raider, tell me the Raider. All the doubters, all the stuff they do.
Vital. Raiders game to play.
I'm gonna tell you something. That defense was all over Patrick Mahomes yesterday. It was pretty incredible to watch. Victory.
We believe. I believe. We believe. God damn, this is what the hell we do. The smoke talk and the talk on the right goddamn way. AP, what it do, baby? What it do? What it do? Raider Nation, what it do? What it do? Pull it up in the 6 deuce on ground thighs like 9. Like a fucking head coach is supposed to, my nigga.
Hit the switches. Hit the switches.
What is fucking good with y'all, man? Salute
yes,
to the
indeed.
nation. What it do? What it do? What it do? First and foremost, 50 billion things on the face of the planet you could be doing, but fuck all that, nigga. It ain't Raider related.
Fuck it.
It ain't Raider related. So fuck it. You need to be here. But if you feel like you don't need to be here, I still thank you anyway for pulling up. I sure enough appreciate that shit. I'm on one right now. I'm hyped. I'm feeling loved. I'm feeling loved by Mark Davis. I'm feeling not ignored. As a member of the Raider Nation, I'm feeling unignored by the owner of our fucking team. And I will say this, and I'm going to say this now. Tom Brady, if you got an issue with AP, nigga, kick rocks, Gus. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't want you.
Yeah, we understand your little butt hurt from 2006 when the Giants got that ass and kept you from going undefeated. We know why. We know why, bruh. But hey, you guys are on the same team now. Let's go Raiders.
Man,
Let's
shout
go.
out to everybody pulling up, man. This, just because you didn't see the intro, this is Friday night. It is 30 minutes before, but it is still the Dirty Lunatic show. You know what I mean? So you gonna get entertained for quite some time tonight. We gonna talk some football, and we gonna crack some jokes.
Yep. I got
some Hennessy with me and a blunt and cigarette. I can't stay too long. I got about an hour and a half, 2 hours in me. That's the most I got. I got a motorcycle meeting tomorrow, all motherfucking day, bro. All day. It's all my chapters. I haven't seen my brothers in a long time. So it's all the chapters. It's Diego, it's fucking Inland Empire, it's Stockton, and Atlanta. You know what I mean? We're getting together tomorrow for our annual meeting. We have one every year at the beginning of the year to set out our calendar, what it is we're going to fuck with, what we ain't going to fuck with. But I get to hang out with my brothers. So I'm going to have a good time.
Putting the mud guard and new seat on my mongoose. So yeah, I'm doing my bike thing too tomorrow. We getting 3 days of rain coming up Sunday, bro.
Shit, I'm almost done with mine. I'm almost done with my R6. Almost done with my R6.
Yeah.
Did a lot of work to that bitch. Did a lot of work to that bitch. So I'm almost done. But when I finish, it'll probably be a R1 and not a 6 anymore, or at least a 750. But it damn sure ain't gonna run like a 6 no more. Got some things going on with
Bearded Raider.
So Bearded Raider, my guy, what's good with you? Joe L.E., my dude, what's good with you? Brian Rodriguez, what's good, man? James Furpo, my dude, what's good? All eyes on G. I see you in the building. What's good? Bugsy, my P-Town cat, what's good with you,
Bugsy,
fam?
where the fuck, Bugsy? Where you been? Bugsy Siegel, the mob boy. We got money over bitches in this motherfucker.
Nation Nightmare, my folks, what's good with you, fam? Hope you're doing good, man. Long time no see. B Al, my guy. T209, what's good with you, sis? Hope all is blessings. You know what I mean? Blessings. Black and Grayed Out, the official music producer of the NWA. You know what I mean? If you're an N1 and you need a beat and he rock with you, man, holla at him, man. Holla at him, because everything you hear on my shit, when it's my intros, be it the intros, be it the 30 seconds that I show you, be it a skit that we do, whatever music that I'm playing that's a pre-recorded comes from my man's Black and Grayed Out, man. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Brody. He got big news breaking. I'm gonna let him break it when he's ready to break it. But Brody, love you, bro. Love you, bro. Love you, bro. You know what I mean? Just holla at your boy when you're in that light, man. Holla at your boy when you're in that light. That's all, man. But bro, today we were given an early gift. The one of the people keep saying, why no pressure? Why no pressure? Why no pressure? I'm going to explain to you exactly why there's no pressure. He can sign the contract all day long, but he cannot be announced until after the championship, after this weekend. Tuesday is the day that they can officially sit down and hold a press conference and announce the new GM and the new head coach. That is league rules. They can interview all day long, Interviews aren't technically supposed to happen until Tuesday, but if they are already in your camp, such as an interim head coach, you can have all the conversations you want with your interim head coach, but you cannot interview anybody outside your franchise till Tuesday. So that's why I firmly believe Harbaugh was just a plot and a ploy. I think it was I think the head coach's job has always been Antonio's. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody else was ever really in contention. When you come in, when you look at what he came in and was able to accomplish, you can interview people all day long. You can interview 15 people, 20 people, 30 people. You can hold 100 interviews. I guarantee you, nobody that you bring in will get these players to play like Antonio Pierce did.
I believe that
There's
shit.
just no way, bro.
But you know what? Let's hold on real quick though, Dirty. We got something for him though. We know there has not been a press conference as of yet, but the Raiders have released a video kind of teasing to that fact. Shall we play this? Dirty, you want to play this?
Yeah, play that, please.
Let's see what the Raiders drop for us nation dwellers. You know what I mean? To let us know it's time to stand the fuck up. Let's go.
Raider Nation, stand up.
Hey, that was the head coach's office.
Yeah,
The head coach's office.
That's all that needs to be said.
That's all that needs to be said. They say his agent was there today. Agents only show up to sign contracts.
Yes,
they don't
indeed.
They don't need to sign up for interviews. You know what I mean? They show up to sign on the dotted line so they can get their portion. You know what I mean? And get their portion of the little proceeds. You know what I mean? Now
let's go.
Everybody's waiting to hear years amount. I have heard slight rumblings of a 4-year contract.
4
years. Somewhere close to, I think it's $60 million, $50 million. I think it's close to like $50 million.
Okay.
Close. That's with incentives. I think the base is somewhere around, 38 to 44, 45, something like that. And I think there's some incentives involved in that contract as well, like making the playoffs, you know, winning a playoff game. So his contract could be more. There's a small possibility it could be more, but I believe it tops out somewhere right around 50 mil.
I wouldn't mind him having a 3-year deal. Reason being, I know what kind of person AP is. Mm-hmm. He's going to prove himself. So I want him to prove himself because there's going to be a lot of naysayers who didn't want him. That's going to be like a long-term deal and he doesn't pan out type shit. Then they're going to be, you know what I mean, hooting and hollering and here comes the lynch mob. But I want him to have a 3-year deal. So in his mind, he knows he's still not where he wants to be. Therefore, he's going to hit the ground running and make sure he gets to that. You know what I mean? Just like he did with the interim position. With 9 games, he made the best of it. You know what I mean? So, but hey, I want him as a coach, but I want him to leave no doubt in anybody in Raider Nation's mind that he's deserving of this and he can get us to the playoffs and cause some fucking problems for people. That's all I want him to do is be successful.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I want. That's all I want.
So now I'm intrigued with the rest of the dominoes falling. OC, offensive line coach. What does he have up his sleeve? Because I know and it's not just, here's the key though. This is what y'all got to pay attention to. It's not just his coaching staff. Do you know how many players that are going to be free agents want to play for AP? Factual.
Mm-hmm.
They said there was a discussion between AP and LeVar Arrington. Remember Arrington?
Yeah.
Was it LeVar Arrington? I guess they were talking, and LeVar was saying the people that AP has lined up as far as who he wants to bring here, player-wise, he said if he can make that happen, watch out. And I'm curious on who the hell. You know what I mean? Who? Because if he got people ready, chomping at the bit to want to be a Raider because he's here, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I mean, there's
quarterback is Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Throwing miracles downfield.
Man, hey, look, I can see where this is going. I can see exactly. Well, I can't see exactly, but I can tell where this is going.
You can visualize it. You can visualize.
You know what I mean? I can visualize. You know what I mean? I can visualize. Play that again, Dirty. He said, "Play what again?"
With that,
that wasn't me. That was Loon. Hey, Loon, play that again for our boy James Furpo. You know what I mean?
I got you, James. Hey, one more again, y'all. Hey, y'all should be hyped. This shit right here, I swear to God, I should have had a condom on. Let's go.
Raider Nation, stand up.
Yo, that jacket is sick, bro. You know what I mean? That jacket is sick, bro. I want that motherfucking jacket, bro.
For real.
Look at that jacket.
You know what I kind of think? I think they knew AP was going to be the head coach because, look, Nike on their website, they just re-released the all-black Air Force Ones, the low cuts. I'm like, wait a minute.
The shoe that nobody fucking likes. The
shoe
shoe nobody
because
likes.
We know only the goons wear that shit. You remember from what was it on Chappelle or it was somebody's show that they were talking about the black Air Forces? Like, no, it was like some TikTok shit. If you see somebody in all black Air Force, you know what that means? Because you can't see the scuff marks when you whoop somebody's ass. You don't want to fight nobody in some white motherfucking Air Force Ones. All black ones, you can't see the scuffs. For real, when you stomping them out. Let's go. Shit. Yeah, that shit hit different, boy. I'm about to go get me some all black ones.
Man. Hey, before we move on, I called a guest, man, earlier today, man. You know what I mean? I called a guest, man, because he family, bro. You know what I mean? He family. I love this brother to death, man. I love his points of views, his opinions. You know what I mean? He keeps it real. He never fakes. He never flakes. You know, never fakes, never flakes. You heard me. You know what I mean? I said it right. Never fakes, never flakes. You know what I mean? That's why I call him family. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, the man you need to go see if you got to cast your pole into a lake. I'm not going to pause on that. Ladies and gentlemen, the man he created a snack just for us, the brown cracker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the chaplain of NWA, the one, the only, Mr. Ray Twan. Twan, my brother,
hey, that's
what
are
you doing?
What's up, Twan?
Some of us prayed for this day, and it came. You know what I'm saying? It came.
God's a Raider
fan. For real.
We got to pray just to make it today. I said we pray. Pray.
Hammer. Go Hammer.
Hey, blessings to everybody, man. I'm not at the Ahern, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of state, but I definitely had to pull up on the family on this great day. Blessings to everybody tonight.
Yes.
Are you in the town? You in the town?
I am in the Southwest.
That's what I'm saying. You in the town?
Yeah, I'm in the town.
Wasn't you just in town?
No. Oh yeah, I was.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah, you was just in town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Had to take care of some stuff out here.
Yeah, most definitely.
But what
you ran into our guy yet?
It's on the schedule. It's on the schedule.
So, brother, y'all said what it do when you see him.
We'll do definitely. So what y'all got going? What y'all got going?
Oh, we about to throw a parade and shit.
Yeah,
And,
man.
and
No,
everybody
we
wearing all
about to
black
throw
Air
an
Force
AP
Ones.
parade. Hold on. Before we just say parade, bro, we throwing an AP parade first.
Everybody wearing
AP
all black
parade,
Air Force Ones. You feel me?
Hey,
Antonio Pride Parade, nigga. Antonio Pride Parade. That's what we
hey,
do.
Oh,
hey,
okay, bro.
hey, as long as they got some dominoes and some spades, I'm good. Let's go.
Oh, man, I got the Raider dominoes too.
Yeah.
For real, for real.
Man,
Hell yeah.
hey, it's something that a lot of us have, envisioned, what I'm saying, and it's not even all the way complete yet. We excited just for one piece. We don't even know what
I
they
just
gonna do with the GM and the variables of
OC
that.
and
You know what I'm saying?
offensive
So
line coach. Yeah, there's a lot to look
yeah,
forward to. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
I want to see
and
this
and
puzzle come together.
and there's definitely reports out there that there's people, names, what I'm saying, like real legit names in the football, what I'm saying, in NFL, that like, oh, I forgot about that dude. Yeah, he's back, what I'm saying. And I think that's something I hate to say he's going to repeat, similar to what Dion's doing over there in Colorado, what I'm saying, with Sap, but I think there's going to be some proven guys that are definitely going to be walking through those doors, whether it's
Yeah.
on an official capacity, or they might just be coming in, on a, hey, I'm just going to work with the pass rushers just today, what I'm saying, and drop some knowledge there. So I'm excited for the gravity pull that AP had, and of course he was going. It would have been cold. I'll say it like this: it would have been cold blooded if they would have had him marching around that. For real, it would have been. It would have been.
Cold blooded.
It would definitely would have been cold blooded if he would have been marching around at the MLK parade and he didn't get the job. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but I think they already knew though, bro. It was too much, you know what I
Well,
mean? Too
no.
much shit out there to be like, yeah, they just can't announce it yet. But everybody was pushing for AP, bro.
At the
Now
same
I've
time,
never had that many people behind the Raiders from a media standpoint, and former players like never played with the Raiders, but Michael Irvin and Keyshawn and man, the list goes on. Like,
I got you. But on the flip side, you know what I mean? On the flip side of that, he was still the Raiders coach till he wasn't.
yeah,
You know what I
good
mean?
point. Good point.
It's MLK Day with a parade. You a black head coach. You on the Raiders staff. You know what I mean? You might as well go. Regardless if you get the job or not, you still gonna go. It's MLK. You know what I mean? Like, it's a parade. I'm sure you was invited before the season even ended because they knew they was doing the parade months ago. You know what I mean? Everybody knew. So, okay, this is what we gonna do. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Great, wonderful. But I do echo the sentiment of both of you, bro. It would have been some foul ass shit to have him up there,
making them
and
think,
then
yeah,
take the rug from underneath them, bro. And that would have been some foul ass shit. But see, the whole thing about it is, I think Mark Davis also understands this, and a lot of people haven't really touched on it. I don't think anybody's touched on it because I've watched everybody's show today. You know what I mean? I've watched everybody's show today. Anybody that I fuck with, anybody that I fuck with that was on today, I watched everybody's show. One of the things that was not brought up was when Max Crosby said he would not play for anybody else but AP, right? That immediately sent the shockwave through Raider Nation, as well as Mark Davis. Mark Davis also understood, okay, if I allow my top guy to walk away, I don't give this guy the job. I thought my pockets was hurting last year. You know what I mean? Half a Raider Nation would have not fucked with this season, bro. It don't matter who you would have brought in, bro. Half of the Raider Nation would not have fucked with this. Just would not have fucked with the Raiders next year. You know what I mean? Until it was proven that they were able to win. You know what I mean? And get things cracking. But now you got support from the fans from here till this shit either, you know what I mean, till he get Belichick years or it don't work out. You know what I mean? Now I'm hoping he get Belichick years. Because if you get Belichick years, that means you winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you get Belichick years, that means you winning.
I think I think it's safe too. You know, I think it was definitely a safe move because he Mark Davis would have lost not just, you know, Max Crosby, you know what I'm saying, who we identify is probably like the most Raider we got on the roster. You know what I'm saying? You would be losing a culture that AP quickly turned around and got it back to, you know what I'm saying, what we identify as Raider football. You know, there's, like you said, there's a lot of people out there that I was hearing saying, hey, you know, I only went to one game last season. The AP's in, I'm going to a whole lot more games. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of there was a lot money wise. There was a lot of factors that this move went, and I'm glad that he took this route because. And let's just go with the hypotheticals. Not and I hope this is not what happens, but let's just say obviously AP has the job and he doesn't do well. At least the nation would be like, hey, Mark, we tried it. You know what I'm saying? But if you went in a whole different direction and we said we wanted AP, think about the pitchforks and and the burnt crosses that'll be right at Allegiant Stadium if you know if that coach doesn't pan out. So I'm glad that he went this route.
It really would have been bad because if he thought he saw a lot of other team fans in the stadium then, oh, bro, it would have been a whole lot more, bro. Like, it would have been damn near 90%. It'd have been like going to a Chargers game, bro.
Yeah.
It'd have been like going to a Chargers game. When you go watch the Chargers play, 70% of their stadium is usually the fans. They have a fan base, but it's not large. That's the issue. The Chargers have a fan base. Every professional team in sports has a fan base. Some just ain't as large as others. You know what I mean? If we have 100 million people in Raider Nation, it's only 10 million people in the Chargers.
Yeah.
You counting people twice?
I'm just saying. That's really where it lies. If there's 100 million people in Raider Nation,
come in.
I'm telling you, it's only 10 million people in the Chargers, bro. Their fan base ain't that big. They don't spread across the country.
Man, for real.
You know what I mean? They're not across the country team.
Yeah.
They're just not.
And I think that's
real shit though.
They're local.
And I think
they're within Cali and maybe some surrounding states that
they can't even have a bandwagon.
You know,
they can't even have bandwagon fans because there's no Super Bowl to be a bandwagon fan of.
I wanted to play a clip, you know what I mean, just to show how Raider our new coach is, man. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, man, but shout out to Raider Sound for uploading it. I took it from Raider Sound, you know what I mean? So shouts out to Raider Sound for uploading this, but I liked it.
All four of us. You had a fun story to share with the group.
Yeah, he's awesome. So he was playing linebacker for the New York Giants my first year there when I got there. And we're actually playing the Raiders, the Oakland Raiders, right? So we get up on them, and they just come off a Super Bowl championship. So the Giants are a good football team. I'm playing by the third quarter, right? So we got there, we score, first drive, come off the field, we're high-fiving, I'm excited, I spike the ball. And Tony looks at me and goes, you don't disrespect that football team. I'm like, you're the linebacker from the Giants. What are you talking about? He's like, that's my football team over there. It was still his squad. Like, the Raiders were his squad, even when he's winning Super Bowls with the Giants. So it's great, man. I'm excited for Antonio. He's going to do a good job with those guys, get up in front of that group and really lead those guys, give them a little bit of direction.
Yeah, I think
that's real shit. That shows you through and through. He's a writer.
He told the quarterback.
Don't disrespect that.
And I'm pretty sure he was being nice about how he said it.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's being pretty nice about how AP said it to him.
Don't
But,
you ever
you know,
motherfucking like do this
boy,
shit.
grabbed by his jersey, said,
Man,
you ever fuck my team again, man? You never fucking play again, bro. You never play again. I'm hitting the red quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Don't you ever. Nah, I'm just playing.
Hey, but back to what you were saying about Mark Davis and the whole crowd interaction. I think he started to feel that, with Josh McDaniels, and how, the fans were flooding, the opposing fans were flooding, what I'm saying, Allegiant Stadium. I said it before that they can buy the ticket, but they ain't going to Raider Image. You know what I'm saying? And because they ain't going to Raider Image, that's cutting our dollar. So yeah, I'm glad that he smartened up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use his words. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he smartened up.
Yeah, man. I think this move here. See, this is one thing I like about the fact with Mark Davis and his dad. A lot of people say, well, he says it himself that he's not a football dude, and that's okay. Because if we go through the NFL and look at all the owners, I guarantee you majority of them are not football dudes. I promise you. So that's an excuse out the window. This move that Mark Davis has made to add AP as the head coach, this is an identical move that Al Davis made in 1989 with Art Shell. When Art Shell was there on the team as the offensive line coordinator in 89, Al Davis fired Mike Shanahan. Then you're talking about Art Shell, who never was a coordinator whatsoever, not an offensive coordinator, not a defensive coordinator. He was an offensive line coach that was named interim head coach. The last bit of games he coached the last 12 games after Shanahan was fired, went 7-5. The following year, he was named head coach by Al Davis, 1990. Do you know he took the Raiders to 12-4 to the AFC Championship against the Buffalo Bills? Same situation. The team followed behind Art Shell because Art Shell was a Raider, former Raider, played with him, everything, got into coaching. Skipped over being a coordinator, became an interim, and then was named head coach. This is the same exact shit Al Davis did. So I think Mark, as a kid, younger, not a kid, but younger, looked at that shit and like, if anything, if I don't learn from my mistakes, you can still learn from others. And Al Davis always said him firing Art Shell, he messed up. So he tried to make up for it, bringing Art Shell back years later, but it was too late by then. But Al Davis always said him firing Art Shell was the wrong thing he ever did in life. And I think you gotta look at others' mistakes and learn from it as well. And Mark, I think he understands there's a movement behind AP. With the players, with anybody that used to talk shit about us, they may talk shit about us, but they'll never talk shit about AP and be like, he deserved it. When was the last time we ever had that shit? When was it unilateral that everybody agreed AP should be the coach? So when you got a movement like that, you got to ride that shit. You got to ride it. See how far it takes you. Like I said, with Art Shell, it took us to the AFC Championship. We got our ass whooped, but just his first year as the head coach, not interim, Art Shell took us to the AFC Championship against the team that went to 4 straight Super Bowls, even though they lost, but they went to 4 straight. Yeah. So it's identical, bro. History sometimes repeats itself, whether it's positive or negative.
All
right, I'm done. I'm just
good.
You flabbergasted.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Before AP took over, our defense was allowing 23 plus points a game.
Say that shit.
24 points a game. It may be more.
And then what happened?
And then he took over, and we only allowed the average of 15 points a game. So if you ask me, what does AP bring to the table? AP brings a fire defense, bro. A fire ass defense.
It's already
Now we
installed.
got to get somebody. Now we got to get somebody to come in here, and it's not just him. You know, Patrick Graham too. You know what I mean? He took the reins off of, you know what I mean, Patrick Graham. We were all sitting here like, why the fuck Patrick Graham ain't blitzing, ain't sending no blitz? And now we understand it was McDaniels that didn't want to blitz because he didn't have any confidence in his players, nor did he have any confidence in his coaching staff, because everything had to be about him. He had to be in control. I honestly think if he learns to put his ego aside and truly just coach what he knows in the playbook and finds a way to relate to people, he could quite possibly be a damn good coach one day.
He gets in the way of himself.
Until you put your ego aside,
he gets
and learn to really deal with other men, that's when, you know what I mean? Till then, bro, I don't think you're ever going to get the opportunity to be a coach again. You will forever be a coordinator.
Coordinate these nuts.
Hey, Dyrti.
Some people, you work with some people, right? And you work with these people all the time. Y'all started at the same time, everything. One day the manager didn't show up, you know what I mean, or the assistant manager, so they made him that responsibility just for the day. And watch how quick the power went to that motherfucker's head. All of a sudden, you Mr. Big Billy badass boss man. You know what I mean? You don't know nobody down here no more. You don't know nobody. You assistant manager for a day, but then you got to come back to reality tomorrow. The reality is you ain't cut out for that job, bro. If you were cut out for that job, they would have been offered it to you.
Yeah.
Hey,
real shit. The smartest one ain't always the leader.
Hey, who did McDaniels learn from though?
Shit, you can't say Belichick as far as offense goes. What do you talk about? Overall coaching?
I'm just saying his attitude, his mentality. You know what I'm saying? The organizational.
But you also
generations change. See, you gotta adjust. You know what I mean? We know over different generations it's not gonna be the same as, because every generation is gonna be like, well, this generation don't know what it is to go through what we go through, and then the next one's gonna say that about the following and the following. You got to learn to adjust and adapt to your surroundings.
Look how many good players rotated out of New England when their contract was up. I'll take it if I'm under contract and we winning. But look how many good players rotated, got their way out of New England as soon as their contract was up. Purposely negotiated for higher money somewhere else because they knew Kraft wasn't going to pay that. Kraft don't pay. He don't pay players like that. He don't. He just doesn't. You can see you can go back and look at all the contracts New England puts out, bro. They're not high ass contracts. Brady made more money in advertisement than he made playing for the Patriots. It may have been a lot on his part by taking less money so that they could build the team around him. But that's also a mentality of understanding, I know you don't fucking pay nobody. So if I leave a little bit extra on the table, at least they can get somewhere close to what they're asking for.
Yeah.
Because you got it. And the whole world sees how much money I took. So you can't tell me Super Bowl champions don't have the fucking money. Bro, you get a bonus.
Man.
You get a massive bonus.
Yes, you do.
You know what I mean? You get a massive bonus for winning the Super Bowl.
You could take that ring to the pawn shop.
You could.
You know what I mean?
But only if you're a player.
You auction that shit off.
Only if you're a top. The only way your ring is worth anything is if you're a top 30 player in on that team. If you ain't a top 30 player from that team, bro, your ring ain't really worth as much, even though it may look like everybody else's. But it's the name and the number on the ring that means anything. If I had a Tom Brady Super Bowl ring, which would never happen,
I'll trade
you'll
it.
never get a Tom Brady Super Bowl ring. Just it'll never. Even when he die, you ain't. His kids ain't giving that shit up, bro. You will never get that. But if you were able to get your hands on an authentic Tom Brady Super Bowl ring, bro, you could retire.
Mine smell like
hey, look.
Come here, girl.
Bro, you wear it. You can move to any part.
Come here.
Any part. You can move to Maine.
Smells like a Super Bowl.
You can move to Rhode Island. You move to any part of New England. And a lot of people be like, well, New England, what the fuck is New England? It's not even a state. No, we know. It's a bunch of states. It's a bunch of states within inside of America.
The same motherfuckers that said Africa is a country.
If you didn't know the answer to this trivia, name the only team that is not named after a state or a city. It would be the New England Patriots. Because that is not a state, nor is it a city.
No. Massachusetts is the state. New England.
Massachusetts is a state. Rhode Island is a state.
Rhode Island.
Maine is a state.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
All up in northern
Connecticut
quadrant.
is a state.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean?
And some of them are not even considered states
up there that ain't big enough.
Or what they fucking call them?
Do you know
Commonwealths?
City,
They're Commonwealths,
you know
like Virginia's a Commonwealth.
You know the county of Los Angeles is bigger than all of Rhode Island.
Damn, well, you got some small ass states on the east, upper north, for real.
Yeah. Hey, you know the whole county of Los Angeles is bigger than Rhode Island? There's more people living in Los Angeles.
Why Rhode Island ain't got no football team?
Then they have population in the
LA
whole state
County,
of Rhode Island,
for real.
More people live in Los Angeles County than all of the people in Rhode Island State, bro.
That's crazy.
Which also makes me wonder why they have so many goddamn electoral votes, nigga. They don't fucking matter. My county is bigger than your state.
Hey, because that shit was set up way back when only that area was the main majority. You feel me?
You should only have 2 electoral votes.
What was it, 1776?
You know why.
Black and grayed out, my dude. What's good? The executive
anti-melanated.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
Executive producer for N1.
Anti-melanated. They were trying to get away from the equator.
The equator. Just like chowder.
Clam. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that cave food. Oh yeah, we just go. Hey, this is a joyous moment.
So what you guys think about, what would you like to see in regards to the GM movement? Because I've been hearing Champ Kelly, of course, but then Dobbs has also been kind of introduced.
I wouldn't be mad at Dobbs, but I heard that they're trying to work out something to have both of them. You know what I mean? Maybe they try to get I think they was trying to say Dodds as far as what, president of football operations, and having Champ Kelly as the GM, because Dodds has a good track record when it comes to getting talent. You feel me? He definitely can get talent because Indianapolis got talent. You know what I mean? They just fall short.
But I will say this. Why the fuck does Champ Kelly have to have somebody attached to him? Nigga, just let him do his job.
Because he was already attached. They didn't say that with Ziegler. Why not let Ziegler do his job and not be attached?
He couldn't. Why he could have got he should have got the job over Ziegler, but it was It was like, oh well, we want you, but we want this guy too, so we're gonna put this guy up over you. You know what I mean? And then we
I
create
think
an office for you here.
I
And
don't think that
now
was the
instead of
case. I
huh?
think, like they say, two minds are better than one.
Yeah,
I
no,
think
I'm
that
not saying
when
I'm
it comes
against
to
dogs.
personnel, I
I'm
think
not saying I'm against dogs. I'm not saying that. But I'm just asking, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Why does it have to be
It's
somebody else attached to it? Can we just give him the GM job if we decide to do a president of football personnel? And because I'm pretty sure we have one, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we have a president of football personnel. Just give this man the job. And if you want to change presidents at that point or VPs or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Then you take care of that with that. But it shouldn't have to be attached to Champ
yeah,
Kelly getting the
but
job. You
I
understand what I'm
I
saying?
but it's the
I
experience. You know what I
I
mean?
Oh no, I get that. I get that. And I'm not saying
It's
he shouldn't get the job. What I'm saying is the two conversations shouldn't be attached. We talking
well, it's
about a
the same
GM,
conversation with
which we need.
Antonio Pierce and Marvin Lewis. It's the same conversation. They
No, no,
talk
no,
about
no.
bringing Marvin Lewis in, and that's probably what AP is going to do because this is a former head coach who can
No, no,
help AP
I'm good with
along
that.
the
I'm
lines
good with that.
of,
I'm good with that.
you
I'm good
feel
with
me?
that.
So I
I
think it's
feel
the
you.
same situation.
I
If
think it's,
they go that route, if they go
I
that
just
route.
think it's slightly different because, like I said, we have a head coach, and talking about what our new head coach is thinking about for his staff is one thing. But if we have a, a president of football personnel already, you know what I mean? Or if that was Champ Kelly's job before, then understandable. But what we don't have is a GM, right? We have an interim GM. I
mhm.
just think talking about just the GM, because if we have a president of personnel, that's somebody else's job that we talking about. Right now, we're just talking about a GM, which is something we don't have. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think
So
we have a
Yeah.
president
and what I've been
of
hearing a
football
lot of
operations.
people saying is, well, I'd rather have Dobbs as a GM because well. Also, I get that. I understand, but doesn't Champ Kelly have a track record too
Mhm.
of drafting great players or making good moves?
I don't think he did the
In
draft.
Chicago. In Chicago, he
He
was a
wasn't
part
the
of the.
GM.
He wasn't the GM. He was the president. He was the president of, I think, scouting or whatever.
Yeah, that's a whole different.
It's a whole, but it's talent based. You know what I mean? He was
No,
the
it is
guy that was.
talent based. Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
talent based. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
was the guy that was bringing in the. Oh, you should make the move on a Khalil Mack. You know what I mean? Make that. You should. You know what I mean? Oh, you should draft this player right here. They drafted a lot of good players.
I
They
No,
drafted
they
a lot of
did.
good players. You know
I
what I mean? Not just there, but in Denver as well. He has
mhm.
championships being
Yeah,
part of Denver
yeah,
staff. You know what I mean? Responsible for bringing in players for Denver, not just drafting,
yeah.
but free agency as well. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
That's indeed.
what he does better than most is recognize real fucking talent.
That's what we need too. That's
And that's
exactly
and
what we
that's why
need.
I say I just want to talk about him by himself. You know what I mean? Because I think what he brings to the table, a lot of people don't really know about and really don't understand. You know what I mean? The man has an eye for fucking talent, bro. Real, genuine fucking talent. You know what I mean? And I feel like he showed you that this year. He's the one who made the choice. Well, I'm the interim GM, bro. Look, let's sit down, man. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? We should go with AO4. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And AP was like, you know what? I was thinking the same thing. You know what I mean? We should go with AO4. I know y'all call him AOC4. I don't like that shit. I'm gonna call him what I want to call him here, bro. AO4. You know what I mean? Because it sound good, bro. It sound like a brrrr, you know what I mean? But I think they were on the same page about that because they both saw the talent in the kid as far as being able to be the quarterback that could possibly win us the most games we could get, you know what I mean, throughout the rest of the season. You know what I
I
mean? I don't think they felt that way about the other two quarterbacks. I felt like they were hindering.
mhm.
As we now understand, fucking Jimmy G was hurt. like I said he would be. You know what I mean? And yet still McDaniel still let him play on injury. You know, I'm wondering why he can't move up out the pocket. You know, so you know what I mean. For me, I just feel like I don't mind a Dobbs, but if that's a position that Champ Kelly held, then it's vacant, and that's a valid conversation. But if it's a position that somebody else holds at this point in time, let's just talk about the GM on its own. And I think Champ Kelly has done more than he needed to do to prove that that's something that should be awarded to him. That's why he was trying to jump in there. So let me stop and let you get in there.
No, I think Champ Kelly. Thanks for. I think Champ Kelly is deserving of the GM title. I think he is the guy. But what I and not saying that I'm not confident in what Champ Kelly can. I'm not saying that I'm not confident in what Champ Kelly can do. I'm just saying after the GM, who else higher up can actually know football? We know Mark Davis don't know, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it like that, even though that's our guy. He don't know football like that. You know what I'm saying? Sandra, as pretty as she is and as knowledgeable as she is at what she does, she doesn't know football like that. You know what I'm saying? So to have someone, you know what I'm saying, if that's the case, I don't know if we're just talking hypotheticals, but if that's the case, that Dobb comes in kind of as that higher up, but it is a part of the football side of, things to kind of help, you know what I'm saying, wherever, Champ says, hey, I need to figure this out, or hey, can I run this by you? You know what I'm saying? I think we should sign, you know what I'm saying, Josh Jacobs to this contract. What do you think? You know what I'm saying? To have someone that's kind of been there and done it, I would roll with it, especially having someone, like I said, having someone in the higher up above the GM that actually knows X's and O's. You know what I'm saying? And personnel.
Bars. Somebody that actually knows what is it, Twan? Actually knows
X's and O's.
X's and O's. Bars, bitch. Let's go.
Album coming out soon.
Yeah, we coming out with the album, man, on Paper Hound Entertainment.
So that definitely is a possibility. I don't know if that's the play. That might be the reason why it's taking so long to officially, you know what I'm saying, put that one out, because we got the head coach before we establish who the GM is officially. But hey,
as far as we know, though, you know what I mean. As far as we know, it went that way. It might not have went that way. It's just the bigger name was AP compared to Champ Kelly. Now the fan base is excited. You feel me? And I think everything else, because they said that Champ Kelly was involved in a lot of these interviews.
Yeah.
So that's and then you figure, who was the one to sign the 16 players to future contracts? Who? Champ Kelly. Mm-hmm. So why is he signing players that, if the new regime is not installed yet, why is he allowed to do that if they're not saying he's gonna be the GM? He's gonna be the GM.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see how this Dodge shit played out, as far as where I think they're trying to, they might create a fucking position for him just to have that wealth of knowledge included. Because I know Mark Davis winning those 2 championships with them women at the WNBA, he wants the Raiders to be the same fucking team, as far as the most feared team in that motherfucking in that league.
And I
right there.
And I think Mark Davis, and I've been saying this in regards to his swings and misses of the past, he's trying to set it and forget it. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to set something. That's the reason why Gruden got the 10-year contract, was because he was trying to set it and forget it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gruden, 10 years. Go do your thing, dog. You know what I'm saying? let me hang out with the snow bunny, eat popcorn, and do everything else. Yeah, but that's I
It's
think
a
that's what
buffalo.
I really believe that's what he's trying to do, and I'm not mad at him for that. I think that's that's the move, but it has to be the right person in that spot. So
Yeah,
we'll
I
see.
agree. I agree.
Man, no, yeah, like when you look at all the moves that are being made, right? They're the right moves. You know what I mean? They're definitely the right moves. I
Yeah.
said it on my last show. You know what I mean? I honestly believe Mark Davis is committed to actually putting a winning product on the field. Um, you can't his WNBA team can't be the only team winning him championships.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When
That's
you've
real.
owned your football team longer.
Man.
You know what I mean? When you've owned the team that allowed you to buy into the other team,
When everybody
you
else in Vegas is winning championships,
you should be
what
winning
are you?
now. If he
Mhm.
turns the Raiders into a winning product, bro, which
Oh,
I feel like making the choice of making AP your head coach is exactly the right way you want to go. Not only do former players want to come here and be a part of like the staff or just lend an ear, you know what I mean, when they come in on a day like, hey, look, I'm gonna be here for 2 days working with you guys, you know what I mean? Uh my part of staff, I'm just come in, I'm gonna do a little mentoring for 2 days, you know what I mean? Hold a little camp or something, you know what I mean? Like a little camp, show them some techniques. You know what I mean? Show him a little what, you know what I mean? A little what, you know what I mean? A little something like that, you know what I mean? But you know, just having
stupid.
that, just being able to have that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I mean? Just being able to have that come into the building, bro. Just being able to have that energy.
Yeah.
You know
Let's
what I mean?
go.
It's a certain type of nigga, it almost feel like Bruce Leroy, nigga, at the end, nigga, and he just got the glow, nigga, and he just
Glow. You got the glow?
you know what I mean?
Yeah. He got
He
the glow for
glow.
real. The glow, nigga.
Master
What?
Iron.
Shit.
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, you think the
Fluffy,
energy?
yo, Shirley got wingworm. I'm just fucking with the chat. All right, go ahead.
Hey, you think the energy was high, you know what I'm saying, when AP was coaching. Think about the energy right now with these players. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you've
Hey,
been watching some of
there's
them
gonna be
on
a lot of
social media,
pregnant.
they've been hyped, you know what I'm saying, in regards to
That's real
the
shit though.
hiring and stuff like that. And that just breeds even more of a competitiveness that I can't wait until, AP, actually gets his hands on these guys in the off season and actually works these guys out the way that he wants to, you know what I'm saying, and the way that he envisions this team to go. Yeah,
Yep.
I think we're going to see, a whole nother level, from what we saw, you know what I'm saying, this season.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot. Wait, pay attention to how many Raider babies are born 9 months from now. Yeah, I think I'm bullshitting. My son was an Obama baby. Yeah, look.
Oh my God, what's good? D Minutes, my dude, what's good with you,
My
man?
son was an
Salute.
Obama baby for real.
Ray Romeo. But hey Joseph, no, I would not ever in my life take a gamble on Trey Lance, bro. Sorry, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, man. I cannot take a gamble on Trey Lance.
I,
I just
ugh.
nope.
I'm on the
Nope. You
fence on
can't
that
you
shit.
there's
I'm on the
there's
fence.
no way you can convince me to take a gamble on him or Dak Prescott, bro.
No, Dak, nah,
Or
nah, nah,
Dak.
nah, nah. But oh, fucking Lance. Mm, mm, I get that shit face.
The
So
Cowboys got a
we
complex
debate on that.
issue anyway.
Dak is what he's gonna be. He can't be nothing else. He's been in the league too long. Now, Trey Lance, you said Lance or Fields? Which one you talk about, Dirty?
He said Trey Lance. I'm not taking
No,
no
fuck
chance.
no. Neither one. No. I'm thinking Fields from Chicago. Like, I'm kind of like, he's so young. He still can reach potential if under the right system. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he provides you with everything, that mobility and arm, and they look at the weapons he would have, but you're not promised that. You feel me? That's the thing. I'm like, I'd rather have my own clump of clay and let me mold it into a transformer, and you not give me a GoBot. You feel me? I don't want a GoBot. I want a transformer, because the GoBot
said, I want a transformer. You want me Voltron.
I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that for the longest, is we just need to draft our guy. Whoever our guy is, we need to draft our guy.
And what you saying, that's why I think it's very important that if you were to add a Dodge with a Champ Kelly, to get you that quarterback that, you feel me, that both of them is like, yeah, this is the one. If we would have did that with CJ Stroud, we will be drafting a good corner, a good defensive tackle right now in the first round coming up, because we would already have our quarterback. You know what I mean? But no, McDaniels wanted to be like, I don't want him. I wanted the dude from Carolina. He wanted him. If we move up, it got to be for him, not CJ Stroud. You non-evaluating asshole. You feel me? That now we still in search of a quarterback. So hopefully the powers that be can get it together and be like, you know what? I don't care if it's Caleb Williams, if it's Jaden Daniels, whoever. Just get the right one. That's all that matters. So we don't have to worry about this for the next 10 years. Can you imagine being able to have a quarterback for the next 10 years? We don't have to worry about that position, if not more. Now we can start figuring out everything else. Offensive line, corner, defensive tackle, linebackers. There's a lot of shit we can address and not even worry about the quarterback for fucking a decade from now. That's what we need.
And I'll just say this in regards to the offensive line. There's some guys that's getting, there's some free agents.
Yes.
Some proven guys that we can get for,
that's the route I want to go to,
for the good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot, but you know what I'm saying?
That's where the money should go. Offensive line, somebody you can plug in and play. We don't have to groom, you don't have to develop them. You don't have to. We need somebody that can come in right now, especially if we draft a quarterback, give that quarterback protection. Give him time to get to Devontae, get him to Jacoby, Trey Tucker, Michael Mayer. Let him be successful by having time to throw. Rookies ain't going to allow that, because they got to learn as they go. They're going to make mistakes, a lot of them. But you get these free agents and come in and be like, day one, bam, we hitting the ground running. Let's go. That's what we need, because we're this close, y'all. This close. We won 8 games. We're this close. There's a few games out there that was by one play. One play that could have changed the outcome. But it didn't happen that way. So, of course, it wasn't meant to be. But what can be meant to be, this next season coming. We could be in the Superdome in New Orleans for the Super Bowl in 2025, locking shit in, and then we hit the Bay in 2026 and hit LA in 2027 to run back to back to back. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go. That's how I'm dreaming that shit. We in California for 2 straight Super Bowls.
You ain't the only one with big
Man,
dreams,
49ers and SoFi. That's where after New Orleans, that's where it's at. Let's go. Fuck it. We should be ready by then. You get a rookie quarterback, you give him 1 year, 2 years. He should. Stroud only ain't even had a full year. He's still in the playoffs doing his thing. You feel me? We got to get the right quarterback for this organization, like Houston got theirs. And it can be done. It can be done. It
Yeah.
can be done.
They and we keep talking about Stroud, but you know they hit on both of their picks.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
Will Anderson ain't no joke either. You know
That's
what I'm
fact.
saying?
Yes, for real.
So
Damn, you can do that shit.
shout out to them. They drafted well. They really did.
That's all you got to do is draft well. It keeps your salary low. Then you can place that money in other parts of the team that needs it right now. You know what I mean? And keep these young dudes locked in for 4 to 5 years. You feel me? So it all plays a part. You got everything. You got to do everything correctly. You got to have the right team to go ahead and get the right players to go ahead and fill this organization and this team to the matter where we are contenders, like constantly. I don't want to be a one-year contender like the Rams did when they forfeited the future with, you know what I mean, draft picks and shit like that to win now.
Mhm.
But now look at them. Yeah, they made the playoffs. How that end up? You know what I mean? Aaron Donald retires. Now what? You know, your quarterback is getting a year older every year. Now what? You feel me? So I want to be the kind of team where they see us young, but they see, like right now, Michael Mayer's going into a second year. Trey Tucker going into a second year. Zamir White going into his third year, but it's more like a rookie year because he didn't get no burn his first year. He only had the
Yeah.
last 4 games of this season to really show, like, this motherfucker got over 500 yards in 4 games. He
Yeah.
halfway to 1,000. 4 more games with a 1,000-yard rusher. Zamir White. When we was like, oh, he ain't got it. They figured it out. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people were stuck on how great Josh Jacobs is, you know what I'm saying, and really was trying to make Zeus be Josh Jacobs, and that ain't the case. I think Zeus runs his way,
Yep.
and you know what I'm saying, he's effective running his way if we if we let him run his way. You know what I'm saying? And he's getting better. He's getting better because in the beginning it did I ain't gonna lie, it did kind of look shaky. But I think the reps, and I've been saying that about him and him in the increased reps, is that he's definitely built some confidence in his game.
Yep. Hey, Joseph Soto, you said, yeah, the Cowboys did trade a 4th rounder, but you got to figure this. They got no production from that 4th round pick either. And will they have continuous? Will they even get any production from him next year, year after? Or they sold with Dak Prescott got it locked up. So that's like a wasted 4th round pick in my eye. What you could have gotten for a 4th round pick? Offensive guard, tackle, center. You know what I mean? What could you have gotten that would have been productive right now?
Yeah,
That's what happened.
because Trey Lance didn't get any burn. You know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? They did they
That
and
4th
they
round pick is burn.
and they traded for him to not even use him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna end up doing because I don't know who's their backup.
Man. And the interesting
That's the
thing is, I
question.
would like to know what that 4th round pick brought to the Niners. What did the Niners get with that 4th round pick? Is it a starter? Somebody that's contributing? You know what I
Probably.
mean? That's what you could have used that for. Dallas got put out in the 1st round. That 4th round pick could have been used. You feel me?
Probably.
That was a dumbass trade, in my opinion. That was a dumbass trade.
You know what? I didn't take it as a dumb trade because I thought that they were actually going to move off of Dak Prescott. So I was like, okay, well maybe they was going to let Trey Lance get, you know what I'm saying, take over for Dak because Dak is in the doghouse. But if Dak is going to continue to be Dak, you know what I'm saying, and they ain't ready to move from him, then definitely that Trey Lance pick wasn't a good one.
Yeah. That was like, what the fuck are you doing? That's almost as disappointing as the Niners trading to move up to get Trey Lance.
Yeah.
What the fuck was you doing?
Yeah.
But to the Niners defense, at least they got something off of that. You know what I'm saying? They moved up, but at least they got some value out of it. You know what I'm saying? No
Well,
matter
no,
if it was a 4th round pick or something like that.
but I'm
Like
saying them trading those picks away to move up in the draft
True.
to get Trey Lance, and you did it for nothing. You gave up draft picks for nothing. Like Carolina. Look at Carolina, what they did this past draft. They traded all that shit. Now they're giving up their first number 1 overall. Could have been them. They could have had Caleb Williams or anybody they wanted this year, but they settled for who they got and gave up a shitload for them.
Very
Chicago,
true.
hey, shout out to you for finessing the Carolina Panthers the way y'all did. I'm not mad at you. If you could beat motherfucking 3-card Molly, hey, salute to you because you did that shit. God dang, bruh.
And you know it's crazy. Hey, you know it's crazy about the Bears this draft, and people ain't talking about it, but the Bears might mess around and finesse another team in the draft because they can get their guy, trade down, and still get a whole bunch of first round picks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a gift that keeps on giving for them if they play it right.
2 draft picks in the top 10 that they could do that with if that's what they decide to do. We could trade back from 1, trade, what is it, 9 that the second one is? 1 and 9. You can move back because there's going to be quarterbacks in the top 10. Somebody's going to want to trade up. They got action. They got action, bro. And I'm telling you, fucking Carolina. Shame. Tisk. Shit. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like somebody brought up the GM from the Carolina Panthers. There's no fucking way. JT, my brother. You know what I mean? JT, my brother. He had brought him. I was like, bro, ain't no fucking way, bro. Huh?
From oh no, his track record in just 1 year, like, nigga, you made that trade.
Yeah, you put together probably one of the worst teams in and forever. Like, truthfully, you probably put together one of the worst teams in forever. And yeah, I couldn't do it, bro. Like I there was no way.
Hey, for real, that's the realest shit, dog. Like, what the fuck, dog?
For a little bit, they had a pretty good D line, but I don't know what happened to it.
That was a move they should not have made. I think they would have been way better not moving up to get their quarterback. Well, the quarterback they got, not their. They could have fulfilled a lot of needs they needed. You feel me? It's like, God dang, what the fuck was you thinking?
But it was one of those situations they were desperate for a quarterback, and unfortunately, the draft that they needed a quarterback in was it. There really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, it was only like what, 2? How many quarterbacks that were good to go? You had Young, which they had Stroud. You know what I'm saying?
Richardson,
Levis.
He got hurt. Levis. Hey, but they when they were in there playing, they all showed that they had a dynamic that if they kept progressing, they could be something. Levis and Richardson as well. You know what I mean? So that was like, I don't know, bro. And they're still out on what's the dude from Tennessee that was hurt? I forgot who he got drafted by. The black dude. Remember, was it the ACL that he had? And he got drafted, but they sitting him.
Yeah.
That's a smart thing to do. But he was accurate. He was the most accurate out of everybody coming out in the draft. You got to pay attention to that shit, man, because and sitting them down. Because look at Love. Look at Love with Green Bay. How many years he sat behind Aaron Rodgers? And look at him now. Look at him now. I think that shit works for some people. Sit there and learn from, especially if you got a Hall of Famer in front of you, because that's what Aaron Rodgers did with Brett Favre. Look at him. He's a Hall of Famer. Now they did that with Love. Now Love learning from him. Now he's out there with Cowboys. I can't really buy into that shit because the Cowboys are going to cowboy. You feel me? Brokeback Mountain Part 6. But you got to pay attention to this weekend because they play the Niners. If they beat the Niners, bruh, I'm sold. Like they went the right route in grooming this kid. You feel me?
I hope they do.
Me too. Fuck the Niners. Hey, fuck the Niners as a team, organization, and a crew. And if you're down with the 49ers, fuck you too.
Right.
Going hard in the paint. They call me a flagrant ass nigga. Going hard in the paint. Nah, I'll just have fun with it, man. Dirty over here covering his last. Let's go, bro. I'm waiting for this all season and tomorrow's is it today or tomorrow? It's almost tomorrow, but we got playoff games tomorrow. We got some good shit. Hey, fuck Kansas City, fuck the Niners. Who else I want to lose? I don't care about nobody else.
Hey, to be honest with you, I'm kind of torn, guys. I like Baltimore, but I also like, you know what I'm saying? I do like the Texans, you know what I'm saying?
And the Cinderella. Yes.
Yeah. I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? I think, just my thought, I think Baltimore is gonna do what they need to do. But yeah, I really wish that, the Texans, you know what I'm saying, could pull a miracle out, maybe.
I wouldn't mind that or Baltimore. Them is the two that I don't mind. Everybody else, eat a dick, drown, all that shit. Dirty up there, loving them screens up on the wall. I see that nigga like he working in the motherfucking news, the newsroom. Okay, camera 6, we got camera 3.
Exactly.
Yeah, we ready. We got CJ Stroud on camera 3. Okay, Lamar on camera 2.
It's the multiple screens, bro.
Hey, that's how I be, bro. I got all 3 right here. Like, hey, I be feeling that shit. Like, okay,
multiple screens, bro.
Yeah, hey, y'all saw that video of AP walking in the head coach room?
Oh, we showed that shit. Hey, we're gonna show it again.
Okay.
Let's do it again. Hey, let's do it one more again, y'all. We got shit to celebrate.
One more time.
We got motherfucking AP. One more again. Let's go.
Raider Nation, stand up.
Let's go.
When that's all he gotta say. He sat down and said, Raider Nation, stand up. And boom. That's all you gotta hear. That's all you gotta fucking hear.
And those that know the backstory on that, like the whole, he said that he wasn't going. Well, no, he said he wasn't, as the interim. He said he was going to move his desk until he officially got the job, because as the interim you can actually move into the head coaching, you know what I'm saying, office. But he said nah. So as the interim he was still at his linebacker coach, you know what I'm saying, desk. So yeah, officially he gets to move it. He said he's gonna move in. And that just shows you how hungry he is. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily been up there kicking his feet up, you know what I'm saying? Just, soaking it all in, you know what I'm saying? But he's like, nah, I'm just gonna grind here until it's time to put the ink to the paper.
I'm doing dirty. Damn, I am lighter than you. That's fucked up.
You just now realize that?
Man, for real.
You just now realize that?
I thought my lights was tripping. I'm kind of rosy on the cheeks. Hey, I've been drinking. Hey, I get this other beer, y'all. I ain't gonna remember none of this shit. So I'm just telling y'all now. If I do some fucked up shit, just tell me tomorrow.
He been drinking.
Yeah, for real. I've been having a good time, man.
Let somebody ride on the surfboard.
Hey, I've been having a ball, man.
Surfboard.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. So what would you think let me ask y'all this. what would be the ideal offensive coordinator for the weapons and the team that we have established right now, and for us, hopefully, a soon incoming rookie quarterback? What would you think would be the best outcome for that situation?
You want the easy answer?
No, I
In
want your truth. What do you
in,
believe?
in
What do you believe?
Okay, so my truth is anything's better than Bo Hardegree. So if it's better than Bo Hardegree,
That's real. I agree.
I think
I
this
both
off.
hard agree.
I just
I
want
hard
somebody
agree.
in there that I just want somebody in there that knows what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
I
confident.
think
Yeah.
anybody in any of these guys, you know what I'm saying, you can talk about Frank Smith, you can talk about Frank Wright, you can talk about Ben Johnson, you can talk about B Enemy, you know what I'm saying? You can go down the list, you can talk about, I call it Salisbury steak, but Kingsbury, you know what I'm saying? All those guys know what they're doing. So I, as long as we get somebody in here that knows what they're doing, I think this offense will run itself. To be honest with you, you get you identify the guy, your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Bolster up that offensive line, and you're ready to run. You know what I'm saying? We know Josh Jacobs, and I'll say everybody knows the elephant in the room. Josh Jacobs is coming back, so you know what I'm saying. You
For the
got Josh Jacobs, you got
yeah,
Da, you
yeah.
got all those weapons. Make it work. And I think a good offensive coordinator, again, someone better than Bo Hardegree, will
Well,
make it work.
that's a no-brainer. He's a you know what I mean, he never done that shit.
Yeah. And
No, okay,
and oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, and let me just say this with Bo Hardegree because I don't want nobody to think that I'm just bashing dude. You know what I'm saying? He did the best he could with the situation that he had. You know what I'm saying? It was the first time that he was first time he was a signal caller. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of first times for him. So it was definitely a learning process. And I'm not saying that, saying somewhere down the line he might eventually be a offensive coordinator. But for this team and where we are right now, we can't wait for you to figure that out.
Gotcha.
That's the truest thing you could ever say right
They,
there.
yeah, real shit. So I hope they go through it with a fine tooth comb to really scour and get that's bro. If we get the right OC, it's a wrap. We got the look. Everything else is in place. We just need a quarterback. But before the quarterback must be the OC, and the OC must have a focus in idea of what it is he's trying to accomplish with what we have as weapons. We got weapons, bro. That's hands down. It ain't like we're depleted. We're building from scratch. You know what I mean? It's like we need somebody to come in here and know that we have Devontae, we have a Jacoby Meyer, we have a Michael Mayer, we have a Trey Tucker, a Renfro, Josh Jacobs, a Zamir White. We got these. There's a couple of parts on the offensive line to tweak and get right, but like you said, we can do that in free agency with veterans that can come right in day one and provide production. Who's the OC to and utilize all that we're giving to him? If you're the OC, here, this is what we have. Now, what you going to give us? 35 points a game? 30 points a game? What you going to give us? And if it depends on the quarterback, make that shit happen. If you got to trade up to get whoever you feel is the right individual to lead this team, do it. Fuck them picks. Hey, shout out to Phil. You know what I mean? Phil say that shit. Fuck them picks. Get your man. Get your man. It's not a lot we need. But what we do need is somebody that can come in and lead this team to whether it's offense or defense. We know all the defense is set pretty much, but you can add to it. But the offense, we need to be equivalent to the defense as far as production. If the defense is doing this at this level, I want our offense to do the same on the offensive side at the same level. If the defense is top 10, give me a top 10 offense. And I guarantee you, we're whooping everybody's ass if we got top 10 on both sides of the ball. I promise you. If we can score 30 points a game, it's a wrap. because the defense ain't giving up 30. You know what I mean? The defense ain't giving up 30. Nigga, I'm going to the sperm bank tomorrow and put that money on the motherfucking Raiders next year on the Super Bowl. How much you get for sperm anyway? Dirty, how much you got paid?
I don't know. I ain't been there yet, bro. I have not hit rock bottom just yet.
I'm donating plasma and semen. Like I'm gonna have a tube to my swipe.
I have not hit rock bottom yet, bro.
Not rock bottom. Oh shit!
If you dish it so much out for free, you might as well get paid, right?
Hey, for
this
real.
Shit ain't for free, nigga.
Nigga, you skeeting that shit in the toilet, bro. Hey, you skeet that shit in the toilet. At least
still
I do.
Ain't free, nigga. I pay a cell phone bill, nigga. Still ain't free.
This nigga stupid. This nigga stupid. Oh shit. This nigga still paying cell phone bill. Oh my god, my face hurt. You know what? I'm about to go get another beer and I ain't gonna remember y'all. Hey, I love y'all, man. I ain't gonna remember y'all in the morning, but I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all solid with me, man. Hey, Wakanda forever.
Oh, that shit just came like that, bro.
Hey, those are the best ones though. Those are the best ones though.
Said, wait, what? You still paying cell phone bill? Yeah. Still paying cell phone bill, bro. Alfredo, no more shots. We don't want to hear about how you don't like Carr. We don't want to hear it. All right, he's not here anymore, Alfredo. He's not here anymore. All right, let it go. We got AP now. Look at the bright side. We got AP now. What up, Gabe? What's good with you, Brody? How you living? Pull up, man.
Salute.
I sent you the link, man. You know what I mean? I talked to you earlier, bro. You know you more than welcome to pull up, man. Come on through.
Yeah, man. Hey, so
I'm here for about another 35, 40 minutes.
We you know, obviously we got rid of Carmen Brasillo. Did that hurt us or not?
Nah, not at all. That actually opens the door for somebody else with a. I personally would like to go get like a Richie Incognito or something like that. Somebody who can teach the linemen how to be dirty, but still know how to play the game at an elite level. But you know what I mean? Because let's all be honest, man. You know what I mean? Let's all be honest. Incognito could play some goddamn ball, bro.
He knows the game.
He knows the game.
Yeah,
because he said he was retiring to go to school to learn to be an offensive line coach.
He knows the game.
It's been about 3 or 4 years now. You know what I mean? I know he's been a part of the staff. So you know, I would say you get somebody in there that knows the game, bro. Somebody that play like you, the head coach. You played the game. You bring in somebody else that played the game, that the players, you know what I mean? Colton Miller know Incognito. Colton Miller know him. He played with him.
And he was mentoring a few of those guys. I forgot who it was specifically, but there was like one of the linemen he was like definitely like working with, and I forgot where I saw it, but some of the stuff that Richie Incognito was telling him, like on how to do whatever he needed to do, like you could tell he like was like, hey, you know, he knew what he was doing, and that would be a good young, you know what I'm saying, young pickup, you know what I'm saying, for offensive line.
You talk about Incognito as offensive line coach?
Yeah.
You know what? I fuck with it. Why not? Why not? The players didn't like motherfucking Brasillo.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Incognito as the O-line
Yeah.
coach.
Man, hey, that you know what? That's a good. That would be. I think that would be a good fucking move, just to bring that fucking mentality to that offensive line. You know what I mean? To be aggressive.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to ask him, depending on who the draft picks are or who we bring in here, do you think this kid right here got it to be on this offensive line? I'm pretty sure Incognito will be like, you know what? He has it. He has it. Just because that's who he was. You know what I mean? You can identify your equal easy. It's easy to identify your equal. It's the motherfuckers that kind of puzzle you that you try to figure out, like, I still don't know who this motherfucker is yet. But when you know a motherfucker, yeah, you know what? This kid got it. This kid got it. You know what I mean? He can identify that shit. And once you identify it, you target, make him part of the whole regime, it's on and cracking. Oh, that's a good ass idea. I like that. Yeah. That's how he's with us right now, right? Is he like an advisor or something? Or
I don't think he's on the books.
He might be.
That might be a fucking good move, bro.
He might be on the books.
That might be a good ass move. I agree. I'm sold. I wasn't even thinking about a fucking Incognito. But that makes perfect fucking sense to have an aggressive offensive line that like not wait for the defensive line to attack you, but you attack defensive lines. Now you implementing you know what I mean? Oh, that might that's good shit. Who thought of that shit? It wasn't Dirty. It was Dirty. God damn it.
Give me mine.
Oh,
give me mine.
God damn it. Shit. Oh shit.
Put some spec on my name.
Hey, good one, bro.
Go see what
I give it to you.
Go see what Donald Penn is doing.
Hey, I heard he was asking you what size fries you want at In-N-Out.
Oh, real?
No, I'm bullshitting. I don't know
what double. Hey, I want a double with no cheese.
Let me get animal style. Get animal style, nigga. You feel?
And I gotta get that lemonade.
Oh shit, with them soft ass fries. The 49ers equal. Let me quit. I was gonna say they equal to the In-N-Out burger fries, those soft ass fries. You hold one in and they just droop. Nigga, you need a motherfucking Hims. In-N-Out fries needs a Hims or the Blue Rhino. Oh, let me remember y'all right. Remember y'all faces right now. Okay, because I'm about to go in.
Ridiculous, bro.
I don't be remembering shit. I ain't gonna lie. I get to a certain point, I know what my max is. I'm like, bro, I know after I knock this down.
Hey, that's why I picked this up right now.
It's gonna be sketchy in the morning. It's gonna be sketchy.
I kind of got to the limit of where I wanted to be, so then I picked up the body armor, bro.
Got you. Yeah. We got a coach.
I thought about mixing it, and I was like, well, that's just stupid.
Hey, that defeats the purpose.
That defeats the whole purpose, don't it?
Oh my god. This nigga to mix the motherfucker to bring them back.
Nah, I didn't mix it. I thought about it, and then I'm
just saying that.
Nigga,
yeah.
That defeats the purpose, nigga. What you doing?
Shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's crazy. Man, I can't wait to see what else comes out. You know what I'm saying? I know tomorrow is tomorrow's the official day that they can something Monday, like that.
Is it Monday the 22nd, right?
Oh yeah, the 22nd, Tuesday.
Monday. Yeah, so hey, next week we should get some shit. Shit should be. Hold on, let me say this right because I'm a little inebriated. Shit should fall in place coming Monday, hopefully. Because right now this weekend, you would think that they would dive into, okay, AP, you're the coach now. start getting your crew together. And he's probably calling, hey y'all, look, I got this job. You want to be offensive coordinator? You want to be offensive line coach? You want to make me peanut butter and jelly before I go to work in the morning? You know what I mean? Fighting motherfuckers for certain jobs and shit. But
Now in most cases, doesn't the offensive coordinator say who they want for their O line?
I don't know.
Because we're gonna need an O line coach and a quarterback coach.
You would think the head coach would take care of that.
Yeah,
He would bring in his guys.
That's his
Because
responsibility.
look at
Got
what
it.
was it? Josh McDaniels. He brought in the motherfuckers from New England.
No, it's
Offensive
his
line.
staff. It's the
OC.
people he wants. You know what I mean? Now
Yeah,
he'll take some
exactly.
input from the guys he bring in, but it's who he wants.
But these
You know
ain't
what I
gonna be
mean?
no
There's no
slouches.
ifs, ands, or buts
Believe
about it.
that. I don't think he's gonna bring no slouches in. He's gonna bring in some motherfuckers that's credible. I think we're gonna be. I think we should be surprised by some of the names he bring in, just for the fact of his relationships with people. Because you don't forget, he got relationships with older people who were coaches, and I'm pretty sure they're tapped in with people that, hey, you might want to check out this dude right here. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, you feel me? So he got people to Marvin Lewis and all them. Hey, they'll talk to him. They'll talk to him for real. That's the one good thing about having. That's why you don't burn bridges. You know what I mean? Everybody can play a part in your life. You know what I mean? If you allow them to. Some people get selfish and like, I don't want to share my success with him, but him might help you with your success. You feel me? So you got to be open. You got to be open. I think AP's all right, bro. I think he's a likable dude. People respect him. They admire his knowledge of the game. And I'm pretty sure even people that might not even want to get into being a coordinator might want to become a coordinator just to help him. You feel me? He's that kind. That's the difference of being a leading type motherfucker. You know what I mean? When you're the kind of motherfuckers that people want to help because they want you to succeed, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You can't.
Yeah, you right about that.
You can't. Because motherfuckers gonna reach out that you never thought even had an interest. Oh, I didn't know you was interested in this position. I'm not, but if you the head coach, I want to make sure, motherfucker, you do this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what happened.
Dion even shouted out, you know what I'm saying, shouted out to AP today, you know what I'm saying, in regards to hiring.
Suge Knight. I hope that nigga AP don't end up back there with sharing commissary with you.
Yeah. That was cool to see.
Man,
you know, I think we might see a lot of star-studded guys.
And you know what? This is something to show like a lot of young people that depending on what type of person you are, the universe opens up for you. You know what I mean? You are a good person. People want to help you because you're a good person, not because they want the accolade, not because they want, you know what I mean, use you to get their shine. It's because you're a good person and they know this and they want to go out their way to help you to be that star, that bright light. You know what I mean? That we need that shit. And AP is a leader like that. When you got all, I tripped off the fact that I sit here and I watch I watch everything Raiders. So I watch like the media. I watch people who ain't Raider fans, but got to speak on Raider situations in the news. And nobody said nothing negative about AP becoming coach. They all were advocates for him to get that position. Now, that's not a fluke. Certain individuals get that kind. Those are the kind of leaders that people want to follow. Like, because they're deserving. It's not because, oh, I feel intimidated or whatever reason they may have, but they feel like that individual is deserving. And that's the way I look at AP. He's deserving. He didn't ask to be head coach.
You know what, Loon? I thought about this, man, because I someone just told me this recently. Someone told me, they said, you know, we'll believe in you if you got something going on. You know what I'm saying? If you got something going on, we gonna believe in you. And I think that's what AP has. He has something going on, you know what I'm saying, that people want to be a part of, that people believe in and people buy into because they say, hey, this is a good guy, you know what I'm saying? He came from, they know his background, they know where he came from, et cetera, but he's not just doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? He's on a mission, you know what I'm saying? And people see that he's about something. So people are willing to invest in
Yeah,
things like that.
invest in his success, bars. You feel me? Because this is one thing I look at it like this, because all the players are in line with AP because they want him to succeed, right?
Hmm.
So my thing is, what about the people who aren't players that want to help him, that want to see him succeed? That's the coaches, the coordinators, all that shit. You're gonna have people that's not players anymore that's also want to lend their hand in making sure he succeed. So when you're surrounded by people who want you to succeed, you can't fail. You can't fail. You can't. You only fail when people go against the grain and they're no longer thinking about helping you succeed and worrying about their own advantage in the situation. You feel me? But when you got people that's really like they care about you
Hmm.
and they want to see you make sure you don't fail, you can't fail. You got too many people on your side. You got too many people on your side, bruh. And that's the one thing about a leader. When you got all these people that's willing, like, I don't want you to fail, you're not gonna fail. You're not gonna
You're right
fail.
about that.
The, the
And
devil is a lie.
let's be honest with let's be honest with it too. There is people that are out there, you know what I'm saying, as much as we're congratulating Pierce, there's some people on the other flip side of the coin that don't want Pierce to succeed and are waiting for his downfall and et
That's
cetera.
true.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
you
who outnumbers who?
true.
You know what I mean? Who outnumbers who? That's the question. Who has the numbers? Because right
Mm.
now, in my eye, the way I hear across the spectrum on ESPN and Bleacher Report and whatnot, I'm hearing all positive shit for AP. I hear a little bit of noise with people that's not with AP, but they're so minute that they're not even a factor. It's like me taking a varsity football team playing Pop Warner. Yeah, there's probably some kids on that team that think they can win, but are they? Are they?
Right,
No.
right.
You feel me? It ain't gonna happen. Ain't nothing you
Yeah.
can do. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's just the way it is.
Hmm.
That's the way it is. And if you form a weapon against someone, you shouldn't prosper. You shouldn't prosper, especially when that person don't have a weapon formed against you.
True.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's walk within faith. And like I said, sometimes there's things bigger than football. There's reasons why things happen because, like I say, once the momentum goes, you got to ride that momentum, bruh. Especially a momentum of positivity. There's a lot of negative positive or a lot of negative momentum, like, oh, I don't want him. Let's get him out of here. You know what I mean? That's all. Why you don't want him here? You know what I mean? So it's like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Fall in line or fall out. That's it. That's it. And it's like I think this is a positive thing because you got a lot of positive emotions coming from it. Ain't no negative emotions from AP becoming a head coach unless you're just a negative motherfucker that like I don't want him to be the coach. I wanted Harbaugh. That's the only reason. You don't like AP because you like Harbaugh, not because the way he coaches or he didn't get us to the playoffs or there's some things that you can factor in there that be factual that you can be like, this is why I don't like him. But now you start making up shit. Oh, he doesn't have coaching experience. Motherfucker, he's 5-4 as a head coach. You know what I mean? With no blueprint on how to do it. You feel he just dropped them in the middle of the war zone and be like, you got a lighter and a motherfucking pickaxe, survive. What do you mean? There's thousands of these motherfuckers against me.
That's the other reason why, and we were talking about AP, but that's another reason why I'm giving Aiden O'Connell some forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
as
you got
much as
to.
AP was thrown into the fire, and as much as Bo Hardgree was thrown into the fire, Aiden O'Connell was thrown into the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
And
yes.
what
That's why
was he supposed to trot out there?
he's gonna learn the way you learn, and that's by messing up. Like they say, failure is the best teacher. Failure shows you what not to do. You can't learn that lesson without making the mistake to learn not what to do. But at the same time, I understand the whole spectrum of it is we want to win now. We don't want to wait for him to go through all these mistakes to get to the point. What if it takes 2, 3, 4 years for him to get there? We're trying to win now. We're in a sport where you got to win now.
Mhm.
You got to win now. That's why I say go ahead and draft a rookie quarterback. Let Aiden O'Connell and him compete. Because one thing I learned about Aiden O'Connell, I sat back and I looked at and examined how he went through college. I think competition brings out the best in him because everything in life was competition to him to get to where he was at Purdue.
Mhm.
He was a walk-on. He had no scholarship, so he had to compete. He was the 8th on a depth chart at quarterback. He had to compete. Okay, what happened this time? We just gave him the keys. No competition. Here, you're the starter. And I think we need to put him in a situation where he got to compete. Sometimes competition brings out the best, and you got to put him through that. Because I'm noticing that's the common denominator is he has to compete for every situation he ever been in. It wasn't given to him until he came here. And they fired the head coach and the GM, and they gave him the keys and be like, okay, you're the starter, regardless of whatever. Here on out, you're the starter. No, make him compete for that shit. Make him compete. Get a rookie quarterback in the first round and let them go at it. Best man wins the job. And we'll be better as a team, and they'll be better as individuals. That's what I say. You know what I mean? That's what I say. That's why I say, like at the combine, when they run the 40, don't let these motherfuckers run the 40 by themselves. Let them run against somebody. You get a better 40 time. It's easy to run by yourself. There's no competition. But if I got a nigga next to me and we're competitive human beings, I'm trying to outdo this motherfucker.
Nigga, line up 4 at a time, nigga.
Damn,
Shit.
hey, no, not 4. That's a lot of clocks to be trying to clicking. But I think 2. You get 2 people, have a clock on this side, a clock on this side, run the 40. I'm trying not to let this motherfucker beat me. If he's ahead of me, I'm trying to catch him. I'm gonna get the best 40 time
they
you
keep
ever.
time on everybody in the Olympics the same way.
No, for real. Let them go. Let them go. Not by themselves. There's nothing. It's like, nigga, you running by yourself, bro. How you gonna get the best time out of yourself? You're not competing with nobody. Let me run against this motherfucker and watch this. You think I had a 4-4? I bet y'all do a 4-2-5 because I refuse to let this motherfucker beat me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna dig in and run. You feel me? But otherwise, if I'm just gonna run. Ain't nobody competing with me. What the fuck I got to lose? Until later on when they compare times, but shit, I wasn't neck and neck with this motherfucker. You ever see like Dyrti said, you see what the Olympics, when motherfuckers get close to that finish line, how many motherfuckers you think just put their all and try to stretch out, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would they have done that with nobody next to them? Nope. The Olympics is this year. Hey, shout out to the 2024 Olympics this summer. Yes, indeed. We got, what is it, flag football this year? They're introducing flag football this year, I think, and 3-on-3 basketball. So. Yeah, let's go. Fuck it. That's the only football you're gonna get internationally because these other motherfuckers don't know how to put on helmets or pads. Well, unless you bleed once a month. Y'all caught that? Okay, I'll just making sure. You didn't go pew. No, you mean pads? What's a month pad? Oh, I got you, Lunatik. Oh shit, I'm having fun with y'all, man, for real. I might not sleep till tomorrow. Oh, it is tomorrow. Yeah, I might sleep today. All right, what's next on the topics? Let's go. Y'all ready to shut it down, or y'all keep?
I gotta get ready to go, but you know you can.
All right,
you can keep. All
no, I'll be up on here. Yeah, I ain't. We good. We good right now. This ain't kicked in yet. Once this kick in, bro, I'm gonna shut it down. They be like, that motherfucker lunatic went to sleep. He's snoring his shit and still recording live. Let's go. Let's see what's next in line, though, for our Raiders, man. That's all that matters.
Faith, blessings to you.
Salute. Hell yeah. All right, Dirty. Well, if you got to go, bro, I got this for a few. I'm not ready to get off yet. Let's see, 12:21. I might do another 30 minutes. It depends. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. See what's next for us, man.
Oh man,
Twan, you ain't been fishing in the winter?
Oh man, look, I ain't built like that anymore, man. I used to be out there when it was freezing cold. I don't do that anymore, dog.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think the age got up to me, dog. I'm at that age, like, man, it's too cold.
Motherfucker want to be warm and toasty, for real. I don't blame you. I do not blame you for real, because it seemed like it's been cold everywhere.
I will literally go out there, and if when it gets cold, I'd be like, nah, I'm packing this up.
It's time to go. I feel you.
Go.
I feel you. I'd rather be in the summer and spring for real. Yeah. Oh, I got you.
But trout are running, so trout season. If you go to your local lakes, you know what I'm saying, everybody. If you go to your local lakes, trout is what's popping right now in your lake. So,
Dirty, what you smoking?
Figure out
Virginia
how to
Slim?
fish for trout.
No, I ain't smoking no damn Virginia Slim, nigga.
Who's it?
My bad, dog. My bad. I didn't see. You know, I can't see shit. Yeah. I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm having fun right now.
What is it?
Slim.
Hey, what is that?
Like nigga. I look like an Asian chick.
Oh my god, I'm just fucking with you, dog.
Hey, if you all you gotta do is go to the casino and look at the old Asian ladies, and I guarantee you they pulling that machine with a slim in their hand. with a slim in their hand. That's hilarious.
Hey, that should take you back to the old days. Remember that old cigarette little stem they used to put the cigarettes in? The little extenders?
Yeah. The little pipe piece for the cigarette.
Yeah, for real. Oh, they were vaping before vape came out. Shit. Oh.
Yes. Hey, what was the other one? Was it Benson and the Hedges or something like that?
Benson and Hedges.
Oh, that was a black cigarette, though.
Yeah, I got a pot of that smoke Benson and Hedges for real. Comes in that little green pack.
Yeah.
Oh my god, nigga! I swear to God, when I used to smoke, I smoked everything. I had Newports. I even did rollies with the Roll Rich, the Tops, and the Buglers.
Buglers.
For Salem. Oh well, I didn't smoke. My dad used to smoke the Salems when he smoked years ago. He quit Salem 100s. My mom used to. My stepmom smoked Newports, but before then, she had Cool Filter Kings.
Oh wow!
Write me a note. Send me to the store. Be like, yeah.
Hey, I didn't know what Buglers was until my cousin got out of vacation. You know what I'm saying? He came out of vacation. I was like, what is this? He's also a bugler. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Had all that shit, man. Smoked BDs. What was the other shit? The Roll Rich was a little sweeter that they had that you rolled your shit. I used to go to the smoke shop we talk about it back in the fucking mid-90s. Like I said, I stopped smoking cigarettes in 2009, October 2009. Last time I smoked a cigarette. Yup.
Congratulations.
Man, I try to, you know what I mean?
Can't wait till I get to that day.
Man, you got to stop it cold turkey. That's what I did. Just stop
Yeah, I
it
know.
and stay active. You got to stay active, man. You fuck with them little models and shit. Do that shit like the little car models. You still do them?
Yeah, I still do those. No, I'm just waiting to get the grill fixed this year, and then once I do that, I'm done with these.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fuck up the new grill.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck up the new
Leave
grill.
that shit alone, man. It's gonna be hard at first, bro, because you're gonna be itching to be like, man, I need to smoke. So especially when you start drinking, you be like, I need a cigarette. You just gotta leave that shit alone. Try to find something else to get active in and take your mind off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'm remember this conversation in the morning, so just take it and tuck it. Shout out to the chat, man. Hey, we see y'all. Pizzle. I'm surprised you ain't butt naked drunk under a bridge somewhere. Oh, you don't drink. You okay, you smoke. That's right. I'm surprised you ain't burnt your drawers. No, I'm fucking with you.
You
Jay,
bunch of
what's the
draws.
deal with you? Top of the, or we should say morning now, huh? 12:20. Yeah, top of the morning, bruh. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Thank y'all for hanging with us, man. We got 35 people watching. Y'all got insomnia too, so that's good shit. Hope y'all never get that shit cured. D Minutes, what's the deal, man? Tops. I see all y'all, man. We just hanging, having fun tonight, man. That's all. Well, I'm gonna shut this shit down too with Dyrti, man. I'm gonna go ahead and curl in the ball and watch some kind of movie or some shit. Who knows? I'll find something entertaining to watch. I went to the movies tonight to go watch that Night Swim horror movie. It was all right. It wasn't nothing. Other motherfuckers in the theater jumping. I was like, I was hoping it was gonna be more scary than that. That's all it was. A couple of jump scares. That's it.
The storyline kind of sound crazy though. I'm like, oh,
yeah, it was. It wasn't nothing different. It was kind of in sync with other horror movies that like I don't want to ruin it for nobody. So yeah, y'all, if y'all into horror movies, it's cool, but there's more storyline than horror. Let's just say that. More storyline than horror. You know, you'll be more like the storyline than the horror. The fact that ain't nothing really scary, but here, and here. But the storyline is you got to follow along to see exactly what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? You'll figure it out. They'll tell you later on in the movie, but that's why I really don't really mess with too many horror movies. But you know, a lady I know, my friend, she likes horror movies.
dang.
Wait till I pull out that axe on her ass and see if she's scared.
You know what I'm saying?
Come here, bitch. You ain't sucking. No, let me quit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, man, we're gonna shut this shit down and just relax. What playoff games are today? Today is Saturday. Let's see.
I think the Ravens play
Let's
today.
see exactly what. Oh yeah, Ravens in
Just
Houston, right?
Saturday.
I only care about two teams winning this weekend. That's the Ravens and the Lions. That's who I got. That's who I want to see in the Super Bowl.
We got Baltimore and Houston at Saturday at 1:30. Then you got, let's go Green Bay and San Francisco at 5:15. And then Sunday is the Tampa Bay, Detroit, and then Kansas City and Buffalo. What time are they at? 3:30 on Sunday. Let's go Buffalo. Fuck Kansas City. Like I said, hey, there's teams that we don't like, and my Raiderism shows through. Fuck Kansas City and fuck the Niners. May y'all have a horrible fucking playoff run this weekend and come to an end. Yes, come to an end. Ain't no love. All right, Dyrti, what you getting off now, man? You ready to get off and shut this shit down?
Yeah. About to roll up out of here, man. As always, man. 50 billion things.
I got
you. Let me give him 30 seconds first, man. Let me give him 30 seconds first, man. Hey,
go ahead. Yeah, let's go.
I appreciate the chat so much.
I need more than 30 seconds, bro.
I
need 30, dog. That's a tease. That's like a bitch slapping me in the face with the titty. I'm like, well, can I suck it?
As always, man, it's been a pleasure to have been here, entertained you guys, talk to y'all, man,
for real.
Questions and answers, and we'll be back. You know what I mean? We'll definitely be back. You can damn for sure understand Monday, Tuesday, it's gonna be a plethora of content to be made, especially if that announcement comes. It's gonna be a
plethora.
Plethora, nigga.
Say that shit.
Plethora of content, man. But I appreciate y'all as always. Twan, you got anything for the people before we roll up out of here?
Hey, shout out to everybody. If you guys can, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get to Raider Twan and click the subscribe button. Just go ahead and do it. It's completely free to do. And also, you guys know how I get down. If you guys need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at Twan, TWAN, TWAN.
My bad. You good?
Yeah.
What you mean your bad? Oh, you know who the fuck I is. If you don't, shame on you. You know what I mean? Lunatic Raiders Allegiance. You know what it is. Every weekday morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. You already know. Pull on up. Good Morning Raider Nation live podcast, man, with yours truly. Man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Instagram, Raiders Allegiance. You know the deal. I'm Lunatic Raider. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Really appreciate it. For real. For
sure. Normally I leave y'all, you know what I mean, with kind words.
No, you gonna leave us with something, bro.
Still leave y'all with kind words.
I got some more lotion to go.
I'm also leave y'all with a song. You know what I mean? I'm gonna leave y'all with a song. I'm gonna go ahead and take the copyright hit at the end. You know, it's at the end. I don't really give a shit. I can cut it if I want to. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna leave y'all with a song right now, man. I hope y'all enjoy it. It's always a pleasure to fucking be here. 50 billion things on the face of the planet you could be doing. The fact that you allow us to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. As always, man, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Raider Nation, YouTube, man, go get your sunshine, man. We out. Peace. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is.
Sing that shit. Baby, rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, rolling. Stretch it out like a rubber band. Got more drive than a shuttle van. It's the grooviest, brother, man. If I mac on your mama, my dick is Africa, cause that's where your motherland. Bite down like a crocodilian, more funk than a pot of chillins. New whip got a roof so lucid, I call it STD medicine. The way that it mocks the ceiling. I can't talk about grooving enough. Juice to throw shit, I'm sprucing it up. Sedity with it, so I think I'm too pretty to lift a finger unless I'm reaching for coochie to touch. And she ain't refusing to fuck. I'm smoother than lubricant, but I won't ever chase her though. I'm not JP Morgan, I could never sweat her, cause Kimi ain't coochie enough. I'm cream of mushroom way, I've been souping it up. Just be frank with me, baby, that's Lucas enough. They can box me in and I'm still gonna do numbers. Is that Sudoku enough? Look, I got shine on my loafers, already got necks. I'm not buying no choker, I'm clean as a whistle, so I get more head than a pillow and get more behind than a sofa. I'm fizzing my baby, I'm bubbling until the cells are flat. I'm too handsome and it ain't no helping that. I'm the biggest with it, you should know that a nigga was made for stepping like a welcome mat. And it get wicked, I eat greatness and shit wisdom, heartbreaking and dick giving. They like sewing with thread, but I'm kneading with yarn, girl, you know I'm nitpicking. I need options, I'm choosing my baby, I cannot decide. A fuck is just something I cannot provide. If we sexing, I need you to beat me there, honey. So until you coming, I cannot arrive. Which side look better? I'm pretty on both shit. Sometimes I just get beside myself, knowing that I look this good. And my dick gang got more stroke than high blood pressure. I'm awesome shit. Told you I'm the catch, Randy Mossy shit. You already lurking my page anyway, baby. So DM like salty grits. If you a pita eater, swallow all of it. Make me pull out my cell phone and call the quiz. That pussy to die for, baby. Open your legs, let me see if my coffin fit. I got pros on call trying to ride the pony. When you hop on top it, don't be jiving on it. Put dick so deep in your stomach, your noodles start poking out like you fried bologna. Pop it for me, baby, wobble on it. No, it's mouth watering cause you slobbing on it. Can you treat it like Nicki Minaj hairdo when she first came out and start bobbing on it? Trying to tell him I'm cold as an O'Shea. Look, you either want dick or you don't. Fuck foreplay. Nod your head if you okay. You insuring me, but dick ain't free, so I still need a copay. I don't trust what a hoe say. When a bitch start bugging, I pull out my roast spray. Still the biggest step, but thought I told you that I'm overweight at a probate. When you meet, they for sure hate. I don't understand why all this game that I donate. Hey, you should be jipping vixens, but you do more tricking than surf this so late. And it sure is a damn shame. You crazy in the head if you don't fuck with my campaign. But I ain't never hurt about it. On a scale from 1 to 10, my soreness is champagne. Dig it, my dingaling know I'm the cockiest nigga. I'm serious, I can't be frolicking with it. About to see me and start touching herself in here, moving that box like she cropping a picture. Precise with this shit and I properly pick it. Ain't no way around it, it got to be wicked. A hoe don't get close to me, I'm like a taser. If I let her touch me, she shocked that she did it. Impeccable the way I shoot game. I can have one, but I want two things. I got a pocket full of dimes in case somebody needing bitches or ask for some loose change. When you ask who bad, they gon' say me. I need a H to the Izzo, Jay-Z. I'm in a strip club trying to convince this bitch that if I watch her naked, she should pay me. Cause my time is money. I don't see where I'm wrong, I've been blinded, honey. And if I ever lost my mind by one, she gon' get off her ass and go find it for me. They love me, baby, I'm really